Hey guys, super excited to show you. This is the Tysonir electric insect bug zapper. It's 4200 volts, so it's got a ton of power. The quality of the construction is there. It has a very strong, thick plastic. I have reviewed other types of these where it's very thin. This brand is great. The quality's there, the construction's there. I'm going to give you a couple tips and tricks on how to increase your zap rate, let's call it. But let me show you a couple features of this first. So it does come with a nice hook here at the top. And pro tip number one is you want to make sure that you hang this somewhere in the shoulder to head high range, ideally. So this has a nice strong hook. You can tie this to a beam outside. This is also good for indoor and outdoor use. So most insects fly in that shoulder to head high range. So the higher you have it up, the better. You don't really want to set this on the ground. So that's your pro tip number one. Let me show you the underneath here. And if you do need to change the bulb, you would come in through this area and pull the bulb out through here. But this is the catch bin or the insect bug bin, I call it. So if you start getting a pile of bugs, you can just simply clean the unit by pulling this out. This unscrews very easily and just snaps right in. So super cool there. Tip number two, you want to make sure that you clean the unit every so often. So if you're seeing a bunch of bugs piling up on the metal part is what electrify and zaps the insect. Obviously, make sure you unplug it, and you can come in here with a brush and clean this so that obviously the most surface available for an insect to touch, the better. So if it's piled up with bugs, it's going to block the zap zone, ideally. And then a couple more pro tips. You want to make sure that you put this in what I call a high fly zone, so an entryway, a hallway, an area where the insects would normally funnel down and go through. You'll get a higher catch rate that way. And let's say you're entertaining somebody outside. Let's say you're having a dinner on a patio outside. Don't put this really close to you. Maybe put it 15 to 20 feet away from you, and that'll draw the bugs away from you into this, and it'll take care of the problem. So you don't really ever want this super close to you. Then obviously in darker areas is going to work better. So if you're hanging in this outside and you have a patio light, don't put this right by your patio light. Put it away from the patio light so that the insects will get drawn to this specifically. And other than that, you'll love it. No problems. Quality's there. Like I said before, I give it a 10 out of 10. Give it a shot.